So the watchword for today is microgreens. Yes, today I'm going to harvest some microgreens. We did a round one. They turned out pretty good. A lot of them didn't make. I did 8 different varieties. But we had some of them make and put them in my salad, and they were tasty, just as I had hoped. Round 2 got killed by the great snowstorm and ice storm of 2021 in Texas, and so that didn't work out great, even in our greenhouse. So now we're looking at round 3. So I'm going to go ahead and show you round 3. I did less on this, and I'm actually going to go ahead and harvest them. But I did less on round 3 because maybe I was a little discouraged after the ones were frozen, but I don't know. But let's go ahead and try to harvest some. So what we've got here is we've got some chia. So these are actually harvest size, which is pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about that. And these here are sunflower microgreens. And so that's the 2 varieties that I have. I still have some more chia that are growing nice and thick, but for some reason these germinated later. And so I wasn't able, they're not quite ready for harvest, but the rest of these are. So I'm actually going to start off, I guess we'll start off with chia and just kind of see what happens here. I've never actually harvested it at a big level. We're just going to try these. So we'll grab them on the top here, cut them down by the stems, put them in my handy dandy bowl. Oh yeah, working out pretty good. I don't know if you can see that or not. Hope so, because my technique is definitely one to be envied. No, not so much. But they're cutting nicely. I am sure I'm just butchering them. Don't want any roots in my salad later. We've got some great salad stuff inside. We went to the farmer's market since we're just now getting around to getting our vegetables, of course, growing, because it's springtime. We've got our garden in and our seedlings growing inside the house, which is awesome. So we went to the farmer's market, though, and we picked up some stuff. So we've got some good salad stuff, so that's cool. And gonna get to add these microgreens to it. I guess the only regret I have at this point with microgreens is that we're not getting seed from them. So we have to keep buying seeds. So that's something that will need to be dealt with at some point. And hopefully we can work out, what does it mean to reproduce microgreens, but probably grow some to maturity so we can have more seed. It's not that far along yet. So we'll see what happens with that in the future. So there's some of the chia. Pretty excited about that. Let me take a bite. A little bit bitter. Might be good in a salad. So we'll see. Yeah, I don't know if I actually like that. Probably because it belongs on a toy from the 70s. Chia. That's probably why. Huh. Might have to rethink chia. We'll see in a second. Alright, so now let's get on to the sunflowers. Okay, so Sarah in all her beauty and wonder has brought me some eggs. Of course, these are our eggs from our girls. That's awesome. So I'm going to do something revolutionary. It was her idea. So if it doesn't turn out, then I know who to blame. She's kind of behind the camera over here. So I'm going to put some chia that you guys just saw me cut. I'm going to put it on the eggs, and probably not the dirt. Let's do without the dirt. All right. So I'm going to just put a heaping helping on here so I can make sure that I can taste them. And I'm going to see, we're going to do the taste test. See if it will actually be worth putting on eggs. Interesting. Earthy. Not bad. I'm going to try a little bit more, because you shouldn't make a snap judgment on things like these, because this could be the game changer for eggs. people may look back on this day and say eggs were changed forever because Joseph from Cartwright Corner, at the instigation of his wife, who's not doing this BTW, I'm taking the risk. But if it changes historically how people eat eggs, it'd be worth it. And Sarah's idea would be amazing. It's not bad. I don't know that it's revolutionary.
You should try it with the sunflowers.
But we'll try it again in just a second when I harvest the sunflowers. So let me stop the video and start so we can get ready to harvest sunflowers, and then we'll add that to the eggs. Let's see what happens. But the eggs are phenomenal. So now it's time to harvest some of the sunflower. So these are really cool. If you've ever grown sunflowers before, obviously you recognize that. And they get way different when they get bigger. We actually planted some sunflowers a couple days ago. Looking forward to them coming up. But as a microgreen, I like the flavor of this. So let me harvest some. And I'm going to put it in my bowl here. But we're going to do the egg taste test again. I know it's supposed to be for like salad, but hey. See, the cool thing about microgreens, as I've said in a past video, is that they are nutrient dense. So they're really rich with nutrients. I don't actually know which nutrients. Research it. You can check with Mr. Google Pants on that and see what he gives you if you type in microgreen nutrients on Mr. Google Pants. But I know that they are nutrient dense. And if you like the flavor, why not add it to the salad? Now, as you guys know, Cartwright Corner is a for-profit business. So one of the things that we do is sell things to make money to put back into the homestead. We're not really at this point trying to make a living off of this stuff, but we're grateful for our customers. Thank you guys that buy from us. You buy bread. When we have extra eggs, you're buying eggs, which is amazing. And so I hope to get to a point where maybe we're selling microgreens. I don't know. This is all an experiment. I also want to find out which microgreens people like. And so I'll be putting out to some of you that watch this as test customers for testing out the various microgreens to see what you like and what you'd be willing to buy for $100 a pound. No, not exactly. But yeah, we're just going to think about maybe selling these, but I want to just kind of just float it out there, kind of let it go slowly. This is our springtime planting season, so this is a busy season anyways, and so microgreens may not be the best thing to get into. So, all right, so I've harvested some. Now, just real quickly, we're going to do the egg test. Just try it out. So here we go. It's a thing of beauty, as you can see. And I'm just going to get some bites of these things, and we're going to try it out. Okay. Talk from my mouth full. No cool, not cool. But, so here's what I would say. I really love the flavor of these sunflower microgreens. Doesn't go as well with eggs as chia. This will be my suggestion. Don't do any of the greens like this with eggs. But the eggs. There's nothing like getting eggs from your own chickens. You've got to do this, people. If you're not doing it, come on. You got to do it. It's amazing. But here's what I would suggest. We have planted this spring 3 different types of beets. And so we're obviously hoping we get beets. But another part of that is that we discovered last year the greens that come off the beets are phenomenal. And Sarah will get some of our eggs, cook them in the morning, and get some of our beet greens. So I think the video cut off, but I was talking about the beet greens. Sauteing them on the side along with your eggs in the morning. Unbelievable. So I'm looking forward to getting those. But here's kind of what I got, except for what I ate with the eggs, of course. here's our greens. So we got some sunflower greens and we got some chia greens under there. So we'll put those in a salad tonight or maybe with lunch today. Hadn't really thought about that. That'd be good. I encourage you guys to get into microgreens, especially if you're dealing with space issues, you know, where you're in a small space, you're living in an apartment or something like that. If you have any sort of veranda or porch that has sunlight, get into something like this. You could grow these things and just at least put them in your salad. Do bean sprouts or something like that as well. I think that would be great. If you're dealing with small spaces, microgreens may be the way to go for you. But you know what? For us at Cartwright Corner Urban Homestead, even though we have a little bit more space and we're doing a lot of really cool stuff this spring, I'm hoping these babies end up being an income stream, bring health to people, and in Hearst, in Euless, and Bedford, where we live, these things are going to be all the rage and we'll be the #1 producer. Okay, that's just a visionary piece. We'll see. I don't know if I love them that much, but maybe there's a market for them and people love them, so we'll test them out and see. So thank you guys for watching this. If you would, like and subscribe. For those of you guys that are customers, I just want to say a thank you to you for buying whatever we produce. Our jams and jellies and our eggs and Sarah's breads, which is our bread and butter. Pun intended, I guess. Wow, dad joke, get off the camera. All right, appreciate you guys, and we will talk to you soon on the next video. Bless you. Bye-bye.